What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about all the sets that you should purchase on June 1st. So follow along and write down your list of all the sets you're going to get coming on June 1st, which is so far a total of 59 sets. So this video is going to be long. Just kidding, I'm only doing the Star Wars sets because I'm a Star Wars fan. And there is only 4 sets, but I will be including the Lord of the Rings Barad, I think, but this set is actually really big and it kind of stood out to me. But it is kind of cool. I mean, it has all the layers to it and stuff. It's just not for me because I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, and the price tag is $450. But, I mean, you do get this cool GWP, which is the Lord of the Rings Fell Beast. I have no idea what that is. But if you spend $100, then you get this Alien Space Diner, which I think is a little bit cooler. And you can add up your total at the end, writing down all the sets that you have or once. And then hopefully you can amount to the Space Diner, because I think this set is actually really cool because it comes with 239 pieces. Jeez, and also has some really cool techniques like these drinks there, so this is definitely good GWP. Starting with the cheapest set, Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter, which retails for $12.99 and comes with 99 pieces. But before I get into what I actually think of the set, I am going to be picking this up on June 1st. It's only $12, and I still think the build is just really great, and I really like the microfighters that LEGO's been doing. I'm really happy they're continuing to do them. And as far as Captain Rex, unless you have the vendor and you actually get the $60 gift card that the LEGO group was supposed to give you for purchasing the vendor, then I mean, you could spend the other $60 on different sets, which I'll talk about later in this video. But if you don't already have the vendor, I would definitely think it would be a really cool pickup. And if you just want to grow your clone army, you don't really care about how rare it is, and you just want a newer version of Captain Rex, then that would be a great way to get it. This other set is the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack with 109 pieces and retails for $20. If you absolutely love The Mandalorian, then this wave overall is just for you, because this is the first of 2 sets that come out in June that are themed off Mandalorian Season 3. And this set retails for $19.99, which is pretty good. They're still keeping the battle pack price. I know there is a change with the battle pack boxes. Same one in January of this year was a little bit smaller or wider in some different dimensions than the older ones, and people are a little bit mad, which kind of makes me confused, because the 501st battle pack, which technically wasn't really a battle pack, it was more of like I guess it technically was a battle pack, like I just didn't call it a battle pack. And this set comes with 2 Mandalorians, not these ones, but they are blue ones, the Mandalorian Warrior and the Mandalorian Night Owl. It also comes with 2 Imperial Super Commandos with a completely different face helmet, which is just incredible. I can't even pronounce it right. It just looks amazing, honestly. And so far, this set is definitely a pickup, at least for me. The build is kind of mediocre, but if you're also getting the Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle, then it will be really cool. It says combine them, I guess. But I will be talking about that later. But now moving on to the next set. Luke Skywalker's X-Wing mech, which retails for $15.99. So this set is a mech, which makes it kind of bad automatically, I guess. But, it is ages 6 and up. So people that are like 6 and up are probably going to play with a mech and think that's really cool. But I'm not seeing a ton of articulation points. It is kind of weird to have Luke Skywalker as an X-Wing mech. It is kind of weird to get that instead of just his actual character like we get for Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and Darth Vader. But I mean, I guess it's nice to add that to the pile. For $15.99, yeah, just buy Captain Rex's Y-Wing. But I will talk about the figure. This figure comes in like an AT-AT from like 2016 or 2018 or some while back, and it's kind of a really common figure, but it's not the dual molded legs one from the UCS X-Wing, which is kind of weird because Captain Rex's Y-Wing had the Captain Rex that was exclusive to the Venator, but it wasn't really. So I don't know why they didn't put the dual molded legs Luke in this mech, but I heard you could use a keychain and rip off some parts and then make it into a more expensive figure. Am I reading this? Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon Battle, which retails for $39.99 and has 289 pieces. So this set does come with a new Moff Gideon with that helmet piece, the molded helmet piece, which is really exclusive, hopefully, and it looks honestly really cool. I know some people are complaining about it there not being a cape and instead being a jetpack, which probably makes it more accurate with the jetpack, but there is only 2 Praetorian Guards instead of 3 like the scene. I don't know why they didn't just throw in another one, so I think you have to wait all the way until September to actually buy a different, like, $50 advent calendar to get the other Praetorian Guard. Or you could just buy the other set, 2 of them, and then combine them. It's the whole thing. They could have just added another Praetorian Guard in there. But anyway, talking about Paz Vizsla, you do have this older one that is in the Mandalorian Armorer's Forge, and it's actually different. Thank you, Jesus. There is a different head mold in there and a different gun. So if I tried to custom build it, there is this piece right here, which is the same piece, just needs to be in a black color. I do like the techniques that were used, and it looks pretty good comparing it to the old gun. I think it makes it a little bit, by a little bit, I mean like way more accurate. And I think the Paz Vizsla is a good start of a minifigure. Probably not going to show up anywhere else, considering what happened. Okay, why did I do that? Okay, anyway, moving on. If you've been writing down a list of keeping like a mental note, I have the Captain Rex's Microfighter on there, as well as the Super Commando versus Mandalorian Battle Pack, which brings me out a total of $32, which is more than I'm spending on May 4th.